Now, Ukrainians marked their country's Independence Day this week. Wednesday was, in fact, the anniversary of Ukraine's declaration of independence from the former Soviet Union in 1991. Rallies, church services and other events were held and are being held in Yorkshire, including one, which is why we talk about this morning, at Leeds' Ukrainian Community Centre. Well, I'm delighted to welcome Elena back. She's been with us a couple of times. We met first at the Easter weekend. Just think of the timing of that in terms of the war. Elena Akshabayeva, she's lived in Leeds since 2007 and has brought now 6 family members to the UK since the war began. And with her is Oksana, who came over to Leeds from Ukraine 3 months ago. Very, very nice to see you both. Thank you for coming in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Elena, how are you? We've met a couple of times now, and your family and your wider Ukrainian family just seems to get bigger every time we speak, doesn't it?
Yeah. More and more people come into Leeds.
Tell me first about independence and what that means and what it marks, because this year must feel so strange to be marking Ukrainian independence from the country that Ukraine is at war with.
Well, we're happy we can celebrate our independence. We're very proud of this event. It's very important to us.
So it's normally, what would you have done before you came to the UK? What would have happened on Ukrainian Independence Day?
Well, in Ukraine, it was just family gathering. We would just meet together. We would have a meal. We would celebrate it. We would watch a parade on TV, which happens usually in the capital, in Kiev, on Independence Square.
And I saw this year some pictures, actually, of captured Russian tanks, but they didn't make a big thing of it, did they? It wasn't a celebration. It was a far more low-key event, wasn't it, this year?
Yeah.
What's happening in Leeds today? Is this a party? Is it a commemoration? What would you say?
Well, kind of concert and just gathering of all people together. Everybody is welcome to join us if you want. Please come at 3 p.m. To Leeds Community Centre, Leeds Ukrainian Community Centre. We will have a meal there, some traditional food will be there, and there will be a concert, some songs, poetry.
Wonderful. What's going to be on the menu? What's the tastiest thing on a Ukrainian party menu?
Well, I guess vareniki, traditional food varenik.
What is that?
It's like pasta. Some dough. Some pasta with
filled with something. For example, potatoes, boiled potatoes or cabbage. Or it can be savory or sweet.
Oksana, it's lovely to see you. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
She's our food consultant
today. I'm very happy because today is my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Look at that. So you had to get up early on a day when there's a party at the Ukrainian Centre in Leeds, and it's your birthday, and you're here with us this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
it is a great opportunity to celebrate my birthday today in the community center.
Wonderful. It's like a big party for you, isn't it? That's excellent.
Not for me, for Ukraine.
How long have you been here then, Oksana?
I am in Ukraine, so I came from Ukraine for 3 months, 3 months ago, and now I'm here in Leeds.
Did you have any links to Leeds before? Was there a connection between your family and Leeds before?
No, any. So it happened accidentally.
So this is all new?
So, yeah, everything is new for me, everything.
Whereabouts in Ukraine are you from?
I'm from the southern part of Ukraine. Now it is one of the hottest spots. My town, my native town is Mykolaiv. Now it is... nearly the occupied territory, Kherson region, and so it is bombed every day, and a lot of buildings destroyed, a lot of schools, a lot of other establishments, big city centers, and a lot of people are suffering now without any water and light.
Goodness me. We sit here, we talk about a party at the Ukrainian Centre in Leeds, Elena, and that really brings it home. It's astonishing to think of it happening now while we're sitting here on a peaceful Saturday morning in West Yorkshire. It's tough.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. I think you can tell what these two women are feeling this morning as they sit here and talk about it. 14 minutes past 7, BBC Radio Leeds. Ukrainians on Wednesday mark their country's Independence Day. Today, there are celebrations, a party, but commemorations as well at the Leeds Ukrainian Community Centre. Elena, who's been in Leeds since 2007, and Oksana, who's been here for 3 months. Goodness me. Have you come alone or have you come with other members of your family?
My husband and my son, they are in Ukraine, and they both joined to the army. When the war started, my husband was in Germany and my son was in Cameroon, and they both came back to defend our motherland, because our independence is a very important thing for us.
So they voluntarily came back because
your
they country was so important.
Yes, because for us it is very important. They are real patriots, and I am very proud of them, both of them.
But worried too, I'm sure.
Of course, it is not easy.
And your English is fantastic, Oksana. Did you must have known English before you came here?
Yes. So my job is connected with English. I am a teacher of English, and now I got a job here in Britain as a teaching assistant.
I'm not surprised to hear that, Elena. You said you were bringing somebody who would be able to speak to us, and I thought, what, somebody's been a matter of months here, and it all makes sense now. I was very struck yesterday. There was some news how many Ukrainians have come here, have found jobs already. It's a really high figure given that the war is 6 months old. So are people building new lives at the moment, Elena?
Yeah, they're trying to settle. Yes, they're trying to find jobs, trying to find some independent accommodation, trying to, well, if it is possible, they're trying to find their flats, houses, to move out of sponsors and to build their independent life here.
And what about you, Oksana? Are you staying with a host family?
Yes, I'm staying with a host family, the Simpsons, fantastic family. There are 5 of them, very active, and they support me very much. And today when I woke up, I saw all the house, it was decorated with Ukrainian symbols. It was incredible, really.
What a lovely thing to do. And,
yes.
And do your adoptive family have any links to Ukraine before they offered you a room?
No, never. No.
Goodness. Isn't that lovely?
It's very nice. Now I feel their support and support of all people who came from Ukraine, from Elena. She is very helpful, and she is always ready to help us, despite of she is very busy lady.
I think busy is probably an understatement. She's a remarkable woman. So you're a teacher. You're now working as a teaching assistant. Are you working in a school where there are a lot of Ukrainian children who've come over to Leeds?
There are some, yes. There are some, and I think that it will be more and more people. And I will be very glad if I can help them and will help them to settle here and to adopt and to feel them comfortable. It's very important for me.
Yeah. How do you feel in this brand new place? I mean, it's fascinating. Most of our listeners will have lived here for a long time.
I have a lot of feelings. Everything is new for me. It's a real challenge, believe me. Real challenge.
What's been the hardest, apart from a brand new home? What have you found most difficult? Because sometimes the things that are tricky we don't know about until we experience them.
For me, very difficult is to be very far and to be. So my family is far away, any friends, and everything is new. And it's very nice that all people are very friendly and they are ready to help. So I have a lot of friends now from Britain, British friends, and today I will be very glad to see at my humble party.
I bet, at the birthday party that they're very conveniently put on for her as well. This is remarkable. What spirit, Elena, to come to a brand new country, a brand new city where you've got no links, and already after 3 months to be talking like this, to be on the radio in West Yorkshire on the BBC, to be working as a teaching assistant. It's a remarkable story, isn't it?
Oksana is very brave. I'm very proud of her. She's doing so well.
And you volunteered her to get up really early to talk on the radio as well. You're a cruel woman, aren't you, doing that?
She had no choice.
Before I had this job, I was volunteering at school for a month at Lawnswood. Yeah,
Were
I
you?
was volunteering, yeah.
Goodness. Well, that's not far from where I am, and it's a fine school with a lot of people I know have come through Lawnswood. So
Yeah.
very nice to see you. Enjoy the Ukrainian independence celebrations today. I think it's lovely that your adoptive family have decorated the house for you. Can I ask you, what have you liked most? You said about the missing your family and the distance. I absolutely get that. What have you liked most about what you've found here, or the people, or whatever it may be?
So all of the people are very helpful, and all of them try to give a part of their heart and to help and to support. Believe me, I now have a lot of friends, and I'm very glad and I'm very happy.
Well, it's lovely to see you, and I'm sorry that it was an early start because she was thinking, oh, grief, I've got to speak to that bloke on the radio. So it was an even earlier, anxious start before you came in. Oksana, bless you, and I hope everything goes very well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
So the Leeds Ukrainian Community Centre in Leeds, 3 o'clock you said the party starts, does
yes.
it? Whereabouts are you at the Ukrainian Community Centre?
It's in Chapel Allerton, 5 Newton Grove.
Well, I hope all goes really, really well. If someone's listening and says, you know what, so inspiring, I wonder if I can help, what would you say to them, Elena? Because your real family, you brought your lovely little brother in last time we met a couple of months back. You managed to get him and other members of your family out. You've got adopted family now, like Oksana here as well. What would you say to someone listening who thinks, can I do something?
Yeah, just come today to Leeds Ukrainian Community Center. Please support Ukraine. Please help us. We are doing sale there, and all the proceeds will go to. We're trying to buy a car and to send it to Ukrainian army over to Ukraine.
Are you?
So we're doing
Goodness.
sale, yeah, and we are planning to buy a car for the army.
Well, I hope between all of that you can still enjoy and celebrate Oksana's birthday as well. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Elena Akshabayeva, who's lived in Leeds since 2007, and the fabulous Oksana, birthday today, who's lived in Leeds for 3 months. And here she is on the radio on BBC Radio Leeds. Thank you both very much indeed. Lovely to
Nice
see
beginning of the day.
you. A nice beginning of the day. Well, I hope so.